Hey guys, welcome back to Main Street Living. Danielle, buying a house is a huge decision and a huge financial investment. But I believe we've all heard that owning real estate is one of the best ways to grow wealth. So there are a few good reasons to get into the market, don't you think?
Yeah, but like you said, buying property can also be very confusing with different mortgage options, interest rates, terms, all things that I don't know a lot about. And with so many choices, how do you know what to do? Our next guest is our go to expert for mortgage advice. Please welcome the past president of the National Association of Mortgage Brokers, John Stevens. John, welcome back to Main Street Living.
Oh, thank you so much for having me back. I didn't know after last time if you guys, you embarrassed us too much, John, right? So glad to be back.
Well, John, the real estate market, as we know, is on fire right now, but the idea of getting in could be scary. What's your advice? Is it a good time to buy or sell a home?
You know what? It's always a great time to buy a home. Everybody sits there. Remember last year, everybody talking about, home prices are going up so fast. We're going to wait to buy. And every single one of those homes, everybody, I wish I would have bought then. You know, what's that old saying? The first best time to plant a tree 12 years ago, right? The next best time to plant a tree today. And so if you're looking at it as a short-term solution, buying a home, that's a very narrow-minded view. You have to look at it long-term. If you're renting right now, you're making somebody else rich. If you buy a home, it's a forced savings account that you have, that you're putting in, the equity you're building towards your own retirement. So it's always a great time to buy.
Yeah, it sounds like as soon as you made that last point, it was like a thing. It let us know that you
The
hit
light
it
bulb went
right.
on.
You hit it right on the number. So one thing that we know is that the interest rates are going up. They're going up again this year. How much impact does that really make on the cost of a house or a loan?
So it has a tremendous impact. And I'm glad you guys asked that. So to go back into the 80s when their interest rates were 18%, the average home in San Francisco couldn't be $1 million. The average home in San Diego couldn't be the 700,000 plus because people would not be able to afford an 18% interest rate. One of the main reasons that you're able to afford a higher amount is because the interest is lower. And so as interest rates go up, your buying power goes down, meaning you can't afford as much home. Do you want the pool, the hot tub? Do you want the nice new house versus a fixer-upper? All of those things 100% are affected by the increase in interest rates. And so inflation is real. When interest rates go up, your buying power goes dramatically down and can cost you tens of thousands of dollars more over the life of your loan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you know what I'm going to ask. What are some ways to make sure that you're getting the best possible interest rate?
Shop, right? At the end of the day, it always
That I
makes
can
you
do.
laugh, right? People will drive miles to find the best price on gasoline. But when it comes to a mortgage, they often just, I trust so-and-so. They don't shop around. They don't look into the places that actually have the professional experts. And obviously that's something that we're very passionate about over here at SREcom is we bring our SRE professional experts to you and they find the best suited rate for you. So that keyword, right, that we all love, shop, it's critical. You need to make sure that in one of the largest investments of the vast majority of people out there, myself included, that you actually get opinions from more than just one person that you trust or is your friend. They can still be friends, but if you need to make sure you're getting the best thing possible for your family.
True words spoken from the president of SRE.com. Now you got to tell us, what are some of the services that you guys provide over there?
So right now, when you come in, you go to SRE.com, you can go through and see down below that we're actually a social marketplace. We're bringing on many different tenants within. Right now, we're focused on mortgage. And so when you come in and click Be Matched, you'll be matched with an SRE professional expert that, as I mentioned before, will help you, talk with you, give you the advice and counsel. These are SRE professional experts that are from all across the nation. And so to be very clear, these aren't SRE employees. These are not individuals that work for us. These are licensed and educated individuals out there who this is what they do for a living. They want to make sure, and they'll give you the advice and the counsel. They'll get in there and say, hey, you know what, Quincy, based on what you have, here's what I would do. But it's still your choice. And that's what I love about it. That's what the difference is between working with a professional and working with someone who's just there because it's their job, right?
Right. Well, it's interesting because like a lot of things today, it's possible for home buyers to go through most of this process online and on
Yeah.
their own. So what's kind of the advantage of working with an actual live person, a mortgage professional?
Oh, I love that, Danielle. That's actually part of our logo, perfect segue. So with it, you talk about this human assisted e-commerce, right? You want to do everything you possibly can until you don't want to. And then you want to pick up the phone or be able to email or talk to a live person. People out there, all of us on here, we're more educated than we've ever been about housing, about the process, because everything, the entire world is at our fingertips. We're able to look it up, find out about the crime rates, the schools. Okay, what's their taxes in the past? What is it sold for? But at the end of the day, if you get to a point where you just want to have a little bit extra knowledge or reassurance, you need that human piece. Think about when you go shopping. If it was so easy just to pick out shopping again, right? If it was so easy to pick out the shoes or clothes you want, you would continue to only shop online. But sometimes you really just want that individual who can help you, give you their opinion. You're still going to choose what you want, but that human assisted piece of e-commerce is critical. And at SRE.com, we believe that it is necessary in order to stay and continue to be relevant to the entire world, to have that human assisted piece in the e-commerce.
Okay. All right. So I have a question I'm just going to throw in there. Like I own rental property as well, but I'm always getting people trying to buy it from me as a homeowner of that property. Should I continue to hold on to it or just let it go? And after you answer that, how can viewers get more information about SRE?
So great. Two great questions there. Let me grab my crystal ball and see, right? Based on that and based on the amount of supply out there, I would say it's still a great time to retain your properties. Okay. Remember, property value go up and down, up and down. And we've seen tremendous growth right now with everything. If you're looking to cash out and buy other properties, do a 1031 exchange and then expand the amount of properties you own, then yes, sell when it's high, right?
Gotcha.
Now, for myself, I can tell you what I'm doing. I am looking at selling some of our properties in order to do exactly that and go out and buy more properties, because then those, you can either keep your money increasing at this percentage or spread that same percentage out over multiples, and you've doubled the percentage, tripled the percentage, and you're building your long-term wealth that way. The second question, SRE.com, that's what I love about the name of our company. It's so easy. You go to SRE.com. Click on that. Look at that. You can see the over 32,000 professionals that are SRE professional experts that are there. You can see that when you do something, when you use one of our SRE professional experts, you receive that 20% rebate. And there are rates as low as 1.55% APR on a 15-year fix. So in today's world where everything's inflation, everything's going up, rates are rising, what they mentioned the other day, 5 times this year they're expecting. Yeah. We still have rates as low through our SRE professional experts as low as 1.55% APR on a 15-year fixed. So very exciting.
There you have it. Thank you,
well,
man.
This is why we need the professionals to explain it to us. So thank you so much to John Stevens for joining us again.
Anytime. Thanks again for having me.
All right. Next up, let's continue our conversation about the real estate market. We're going to see how One San Diego Group is helping others find their home sweet home.